Good morning, my name is Megan, and this is my chicken coop. Good morning everybody, and welcome back to the AM Coop. It's been almost 2 weeks since my last video, but we are back and better than ever. Adam and I have done a little bit of filming through the past 2 weeks. There's been a lot of changes, a lot of new stuff going on. I can't wait to show you everything. As always, I'm going to get my morning chores done, so let's get these ladies outside. I'm going to put the ducks in their new pen, which I'll show you in just a minute, and then we'll get down to talking about some of the chicks. So I've got my girls, they're gonna wander on outside the coop, but right next to the coop, we now have most of our outside area completed. There's still some construction going on, but they've got 2 little tubs of water to splash around in. They're normally only out here for half an hour at the most at a time, but it's gonna have a flight net over it. Adam has done a very nice job of putting this together for the animals. I don't know if it'll be a long-term duck pen. We might transition into something else in this pen, but for now, this is where the duckies get to safely play and splash in the water. Moving into the hen house, we have some new hens in here, and they are quite cute. They're called bandies, and they have feathers on their feet, so those are my 2 laying hens up there. And over here is the rooster to go with them. I do have one of my initial ladies in the box laying her egg right now, but that is our new rooster that goes along with these 2 girls. We introduced them to each other, and when we introduced the new hens and the rooster to the hens that we currently have, for about a day or so, there was some, not so happy hens, but everyone seems to be settling in just fine. So I just finished up morning chores, and the next order of business is to get to the naming of the chicks. We had so many comments on the last video for the Rhode Island Reds that I was actually able to get most of the chicks named from those comments. So if you hear yours, give us a like and let us know that we picked your comment. So for the Rhode Island Reds, they are all going to be named Red after my grandpa. For the Americanas, their names are Dumpling, Sunflower, Pumpkin, and Butterscotch. The Brahmas are Maisie, Henny Penny, Chicken Sue, and Dorothy May. The Blue Plymouth Rocks are Katniss, Peta, Primrose, and Gale. The Wyandottes are Mr. Clucker, Popcorn, Peanuts, Cracker Jack. The Barred Rocks are Scrabble, Wordle, Bingo, and Quirkle. The Olive Eggers are Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes. And the Buff Orpingtons are Rooster Cogburn, Henny Penny, Henry, and Henrietta. So thank you so much for your comments. I've got them all here on my index card so I can keep track of what their names are. And that still leaves the Jersey Giants and the Black Australorps for their names. So if you have a couple more name suggestions, leave them down below so we can get those last 8 named. Just wanted to give you guys a chance to see the chicks. They are getting so big. They are starving this morning apparently, but they're getting so big and their feathers are coming in and they look so beautiful. We still have the heat light on for them just because it does get chilly at night, and then depending on the temperature of the day, we turn it off. But they're getting big and beautiful, and I am obsessed with them. I just got everybody back in. One of the reasons why I didn't leave them out for very long today is 1, it's a little bit chilly this morning, but 2, Mrs. Call Duck started laying eggs. So today is her 5th day of laying eggs. She normally lays them around 10:30. So I just thought I'd tuck her back in, let her get all settled in, and hopefully we'll get another egg today. Our plan for those eggs is that we are going to collect them, and then once we get some accumulated, we are hoping to put them in the incubator and hatch them out once we're done with the incubators that are in use right now. Here is a look at all the ducks. Look at how big the babies have gotten. They have very quickly outgrown Mr. and Mrs. They were most definitely a lot smaller than them when they first were in here, but they are big little boogers now, and they are just adorable. Now we are in the new and improved quail house. These are 23 new quail that Adam picked up at the auction last Saturday. In each cage, we have 2 females and 1 male, and they have a waterer hanging off the backside, the feeder in the front, and the cages are slanted so that when they lay an egg, they will roll into this basket up here and catch it so that they don't continue to step on it. They are definitely a little bit older than our other ladies. Here are our initial quail that we got from the auction. They're not quite old enough to start laying yet, but they are growing and getting bigger and bigger every day. I will say that we lost one of the 10 yesterday. We were very bummed about that, but we're just gonna keep feeding and watering them and let them grow. So I am now inside in the home office and wanted to give you guys a little tour of our new incubator and brooder setup. Here we are inside the office and we have our 2 incubators going. The rotation trays have been taken out because both boxes are officially in lockdown. So that means we are getting the humidity raised. We are not opening the incubators, and that means that we have about 3 days left until hatch. The chicken eggs are in this one. We've got some humidity on the windows. They went into lockdown yesterday and we are expecting chicks this weekend. These are the quail eggs. They have been in lockdown since I think Sunday or Monday, and they're on day 19 today, and it can take like 19 to 25 days. So we are hoping to get some of them hatch out, except we had 2 hatch out a little early. And guys, they are so cute and so tiny. I could not believe it when they hatched. So what we have in here, we got a heat lamp for them. We got paper towel, and they have their food on there. They eat it right off the paper towel and scratch it everywhere. They've got their little water dish, which is just a lid to, I think, some spaghetti sauce. And they drink out of that, and they love to run through it and splash and play in it. But they're going to be 2 days old later on today, and I am just in love with them. All right, guys, I wanted to be able to give you guys a better view. So here they are. I have them both in my hand. They are so tiny. They're beginning to move a lot. They are so fast already. They, even at 2 days old and this little, they are wiggling around everywhere. So I wanted to give you guys a look at them. I'm going to go get them back in the brooder where they're safe and warm. But I love the striping on them, and I can't wait to watch them grow up. All right, so I wanted to go into the fridge and show you guys a dozen of our eggs that we have collected because they are beautiful. We have been getting a really nice egg production, and they're already starting to stack up. So let me get them out for you. So here I have a dozen of our chicken eggs, and look at these beautiful eggs. They are so pretty. Over here, I have some more chicken eggs. This is Mrs. First duck egg that she laid that we decided to keep for ourselves to eat. These are from the new chickens that we just got, excuse me. And they are so tiny and white and pretty, but still pretty nice size. I've got some more chickens over here. And guys, Adam bought some pigeons at the auction, and this is a pigeon egg. I just thought it was so cool. It's tiny. I don't even know what we're going to do with it, but a pigeon egg. And as you can see right here, I did get a quail egg. We have 1 quail egg from the 23 quail that Adam brought home last Saturday. And also, again, super tiny. I can't believe that this tiny thing is what those little chicks came out of. It is so small. My name is Megan. That's my chicken coop, and thanks so much for watching. You're scaring him. Oh. Oh. I want to get his face.